Tammy Reese from Tales from the Media here at the infamous New Jersey HorrorCon with my newfound best friends. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Andre. You know him as Sean. You know him as Rudy. Oh my gosh. The Monster Squad movie. Oh my God, my childhood dreams is busting through the seams. So I'm going to start with you. Okay. Tell the people who's watching about your character and why the Monster Squad is still iconic to this day.
Sean Crenshaw being the leader of the squad, right? He's kind of the kid, I think, that was just that one individual that kind of everybody else gravitated towards, or he plucked and said, you belong in this group now over the years. And you've got this tight group of friends that have just kind of grown up or are growing up together. They're not even growing up, in the movie. And I think his role, that type of person is kind of archetypal a little bit, being that everybody in their neighborhood subgroup kind of identifies with one of these characters. And there's always a Sean, there's always a cool kid, there's always a Rudy, there's always a Horace, there's always a Eugene. And I think that's exactly the answer to your second part of the question, is why this movie is iconic. The movie's iconic because it connected and impacted with people that saw it because they related to those characters and it was real. And that impact has never gone away with those people. And when you think back on it, it's just kind of archetypal and kind of the psychology of it just fits, and everybody can relate to at least one of those characters. And they can relate to something that they did in their lives, and they're like, that was us. And so I think that's the lasting effect.
I agree, because you couldn't tell me that I wasn't a part of the Monster Squad when I was a kid.
Yeah, right.
And these guys gave me my club card yesterday, so I'm officially a part of the Monster Squad. Don't be mad. I'm going to take it over here to you now, Ryan. Tell us about your character and why you think the film is so iconic to this day.
Because I'm amazing in it. I think he summed it up. But
amazing ensemble cast.
But it is, I think it just resonates with people, and it just has this following of people that just felt like he said, everyone had their own character. They related to a certain type of person that it was depicted on the screen. It was you want to be the cool kid, but maybe you don't actually fit in. You're a little bit of a misfit. Where do you belong? So I'm just going to join this monster club and kill everything in sight?
Yes, I agree. I'll leave it with, for new people who are discovering the film, what should they brace themselves for ahead of watching?
I think I think it's a film that's made of its time. So be prepared for children speaking the way that we spoke in the 80s. It might not be PC in this day and age, but back then, that's just the way we talked. If you're really young, it does get a little scary, but it's what they call gateway horror. If you like this, you're off and running.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
And I think, to just kind of tag on to the gateway dynamic that this movie has just kind of taken. And it's one of the true gateway movies for a lot of people of that generation or the age. And whenever they saw it, even later generations that see it at a young age, it becomes their gateway movie into the genre. And the reason that happens is because it is, one, a story that Fred and Shane, there's authenticity and there's heart, but it's the first time that it's a gateway to the genre, but it's also a history lesson in the past, because it's the classic universal monsters that came from literature and old movies and magazine stories and fighting the little rascals. So it's contemporary for the late 80s. It transcends the time a little bit and still hits today with the asterisks that Ryan mentioned, but it also is a stake in the foundation of historical fiction, historical genre, and monster movies, and it just kind of puts them all together.
I love it. And also in the film, it's going to remind you that Stephen King rules. Thank you so much for your time today. I love you both. So nice to meet you both. My childhood life is fulfilled. Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you.